Have you ever wondered why your mind never stays still? Why do you feel restless even when life looks fine from the outside? Or why, no matter how much you try to be happy, something always feels missing? You're not broken, you're just unawakened. Most people today are living like that, surviving, not truly living, and the sad part is, they don't even realize it. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, My Sanity Hub. And in today's video, I'll help you identify the 6 most common signs of an unawakened life, the patterns most of us silently struggle with every single day, until awareness finally sets us free. So sit back, take a deep breath, and allow these words to sink in. Because by the end of this video, you'll start seeing yourself and the world around you a little more clearly. Let's start with the first and the most common sign: constant mental noise. From the moment we wake up, our mind starts talking. What will people think? Did I say the wrong thing yesterday? What if something goes wrong tomorrow? Our mind becomes like an overactive radio, always on, never silent. And this constant overthinking is not awareness. It's a survival mechanism that comes from fear. The fear of losing control, fear of rejection, fear of uncertainty. Most people don't realize that their mind is not their master. It's supposed to be a tool. But when the tool starts controlling the master, suffering begins. When we live in our head 24/7, we stop experiencing the present moment. Even while eating, we're thinking. While talking, we're judging. While resting, we're worrying. That's how people lose touch with their own soul. Not because they're bad or lazy, but because silence feels scary. But true awakening begins when you start observing your thoughts instead of becoming them.
Second sign, restlessness. Have you ever noticed, even when life is okay, something inside you keeps whispering, "It's not enough"? That's restlessness, a deep, invisible hunger that no material success can fill. You may change jobs, relationships, cities, but that empty feeling always finds you again. Because it's not about what's missing outside, it's about what's missing within. Restlessness is the soul's way of telling you you've been chasing the wrong things. You can keep achieving, but until you reconnect with your inner peace, every achievement will start feeling meaningless after a while. The unawakened person keeps running, from one desire to another, from one distraction to another, without ever stopping to ask, what am I really searching for? Awakening begins the day you stop running and finally face the silence you've been avoiding.
Now the third sign, victim mindset. This is when life feels unfair. Everything seems to be happening to you, never for you. You might find yourself saying things like, "No one understands me. I always attract the wrong people. Why do bad things keep happening to me?" We've all been there. But here's the truth. As long as you keep seeing yourself as a victim, you give away your power to heal, to grow, and to change your reality. The unawakened self wants sympathy, not growth. But the awakened self says, okay, what is life trying to teach me through this? You see, awakening doesn't mean everything becomes easy. It means you stop blaming and start learning. You realize, maybe life isn't punishing me. Maybe it's shaping me. When you take ownership of your emotions, your healing begins. The fourth sign, reacting instead of responding. This is something we all do unconsciously. Someone says something hurtful and we instantly react. We shout, withdraw, overthink, or take revenge. And later we regret it, wondering, why did I lose control again? Because we're not present. We're functioning through our past pain. Every reaction is actually a reflection of an unhealed wound. An awakened person doesn't suppress emotion. They just pause. They allow awareness to step in between the trigger and the reaction. That tiny pause changes everything. It's the difference between responding with consciousness and reacting with ego. So next time something triggers you, don't ask, why did they do this? Ask, what inside me got activated? That question itself shifts you from unconsciousness to awareness. Let's talk about one of the biggest prisons of the unawakened mind, the fear of change. People want a better life, but they don't want to change their patterns. They want peace, but they keep choosing chaos because it's familiar. That's the irony. Pain feels safe because we've known it for too long, and anything unknown feels risky, even if it's healing. So they keep replaying the same story, same kind of relationships, same reactions, same fears, just with different faces. The ego whispers, "Stay where you are, don't take risks, you'll get hurt again." And we listen, thinking we're staying safe, but in reality, we're staying stuck. Change feels scary because transformation demands death, the death of the old self. And that's exactly what awakening is, the slow, gentle death of everything that's false within you. And the final sign, isolation. This is the quiet loneliness that even the most social people feel. They have friends, family, maybe even a partner. But deep down, they feel unseen, misunderstood, disconnected. Because when you live an unawakened life, you're not truly connected to yourself. And when you're disconnected from your own soul, every connection outside starts feeling shallow. You start pretending you're fine, wearing a smile that doesn't reach your eyes. But the truth is, the moment you begin awakening, you'll go through this phase again. Except this time, the isolation becomes sacred. It becomes the space where your soul finally starts to breathe. Solitude is not loneliness. It's where transformation begins. So let's recap the 6 signs. Constant mental noise, restlessness, victim mindset, reacting instead of responding, fear of change, and isolation. If you resonated with even 2 or 3 of these, don't worry. It doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It simply means you're being invited to awaken. Awakening isn't a sudden event. It's a journey of unlearning, healing, forgiving, and remembering who you truly are. And that journey starts when you stop running from yourself. Because peace is not something you'll find after you fix everything. Peace begins when you finally stop and say, I'm ready to see the truth. You're not behind in life. You're exactly where you need to be to start your awakening. If this video helped you understand yourself a little deeper, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my Sanity Hub, a space where we talk about healing, spirituality, and the art of becoming whole again. Until next time, take care of your energy and keep listening to your soul.